Welcome, everyone, to Jayhawk Basketball. John Arter and my partner, Tom Kendra, ready to bring you the doubleheader as the Jets of Jackson College have traveled north here to take on the Jayhawks. Jayhawks women's team is 1-1 on the young season in conference play, while the Jackson College Jets come in on fire. They're 11-1 with 11 straight games, 3-0 in the conference play.
Yeah, it should be a great matchup here today, John, between two of the best teams in the league. It's nice that the Jayhawks are at full strength for this one.
And there's the tip, won by the Jayhawks. Cologne kicks it back out to Brown. And a three-point shot is good by Hamer. A travel turnover on Jackson. Jayhawk ball, the inbound on the near side.
Tanae Hamer has been a nice addition to our roster, John. She's got a nice left-handed shot from Hudsonville, and she knocks down her first shot of the game, a big three.
Diana Brown checked closely there. Brown cuts through the lane, puts it up and in. Diana Brown. Jayhawks extend their defense. Looks like she was trying to bounce it off the leg, but they were able to maintain control. Almost passed it right out of bounds. Jayhawk ball.
Wow, kind of interesting game plan here for Coach Jason Cooper, starting off with full court pressure. That's something we haven't seen from him, but very effective so far. Jayhawks off to a fast start.
In the corner, driving baseline. Now pass is stolen. Hutchinson cannot finish, but getting the offensive board is long, and she puts it back up and in for the first points for Jackson. Cologne in the corner to Jeffries. Jeffries off the iron. And we have a whistle timeout. 8:12 left to go first quarter. Jayhawks by 3, 5-2. An early timeout finds the Jayhawks up 5-2. And as you mentioned, Tom, a good start by the Jayhawks offensively, and then also a different look with that full court pressure.
Yeah, we got a very athletic team. It's so nice to look out on the court and see Ayanna Brown and Tierra Williams playing together. You got to go all the way back to when Amanda Parker was coaching this team in 2018, that those two played together. They both missed all of last season, and now they're both getting back on the court at the same time.
Cutting across the lane, unable to finish is Williams. Jackson the other direction. Hutchinson too hard. Rebounded by Hamer. Cologne. Jeffries with the drive draws the foul. Hutchinson called for the foul. Casey will go to the line to shoot two. Makes the first.
Casey Jeffries is a freshman out of Whitehall. She's one of 3 freshmen who are making contributions this year, along with Julia Tierman from Mona Shores and Joy Lee.
Good anticipation by Cologne. Does not get the basket to go off the glass. Long, top of the key. Little bounce pass down low, all alone, unable to finish is Burton. Ball goes out of bounds, Jayhawk ball.
Boy, Jackson has missed 3 wide open layups already in this game. So I'd like to say it's great defense by the Jayhawks, but right now we're just taking advantage of poor shooting by the Jets.
In the corner, Cologne. Rebounded by Marilot. Three-point shot is good by Hutchinson.
Maybe they should just shoot 3-pointers and then they'll be fine.
Cologne to Brown. Nice baseline drive by Brown, puts it up and in.
What a great athletic move there by Ayanna Brown, a 5'10" sophomore out of Fruitport. She's the leading scorer and rebounder for the Jayhawks.
Travel turnover, Jayhawk ball.
You know, the last game we did here against Mid-Michigan, Ayanna Brown missed that game. Tanae Hamer missed the first half of that game. And you can see already having those two out there really improves this Jayhawk team.
It sure does, Tom. Cologne on the baseline, reverse layup is good.
Wow, that's a pretty nice underneath move there, John, and
Yes.
put it in with the left hand.
Yes, it was. Now Hutchinson, Marilot knocked out of bounds. It'll still be Jets ball. Jayhawks by 5. Ball's tipped away and stolen. Jeffries with the steal. Now pass too far ahead. Joy Lee trying to get that transition game going. Just passed it too far for Jeffries. Marissa Shaw.
Jets have kind of weathered the storm after a slow start. They got back into this game, as you might expect from an 11-1 team coming in here to MCC.
Williams. Taylor Long with a rebound. The Jayhawks have gone cold on the offensive set. Burton, down low, put it up and in, was Long, Taylor Long. And it's now a 1-point game. Casey Jeffries.
Wow, a nice look there by Ayanna Brown to a wide open Jeffries who was ready to shoot it. She's been a very impressive freshman, again, out of Whitehall, Casey Jeffries.
A 3-point shot by Burton. Ball stolen away. A little bounce pass. Offensive board by Hutchinson. Cologne with a rebound for the Jayhawks. Little fake and takes it with the left hand up and in.
Yasmin Cologne. You see, she just continues to improve, John. She's a sophomore out of Hart. She also averages 15 points a game and 8 rebounds, a huge part of this team. And she usually plays almost all 40 minutes of the game as well.
She sure does. And an offensive foul will be called on Shaw.
Great call there by Leroy Hackley. He's the athletic director at just down the street here at Orchard View, and made a great call. Tierra Williams had great position there and took the charge.
Tierman on the dribble. Bounce pass is stolen. And a frustration foul on Tierman, losing that ball. First foul on the Jayhawks. Turnover. Pass goes out of bounds off of Marilot.
Jason Cooper, in his second year as the coach of the Jayhawks, he's trying to find that point guard. So far, he's been Julia Tierman and Joy Lee been in and out at that point guard spot. He's trying to find a consistent point guard here early in the season.
Cologne got tied up and then made the pass, went out of bounds as Joy Lee was cutting towards the basket.
Couple of turnovers last 2 times down the court for the Jayhawks, John. Need to clean that up.
Marilot. Thompson. Pass is partially blocked. Oh, a nice block, but getting the ball to go up and in is Thompson. Alexis Thompson.
Another turnover for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, it's a steal by Thompson down there on the defensive set. Oh, a nice look by Lee. Joy Lee strips the ball, steals it, and takes it the distance.
She has great quickness. Joy Lee, a freshman from Byron Center. She has great quickness, great length, too. Nice steal and put in for the Jayhawks.
Marilot. Thompson. Hutchinson with the drive, loses the ball right there. Cologne steals it away. Behind the back dribble. Joy Lee. In the corner. Jeffries, 3-point shot doesn't go. And Jackson comes away with it. Oh, a nice steal by Brown, but then it's knocked back. Thompson puts a shot up, doesn't go. The putback, no. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Muskegon.
Wow, a lot of up and down action there, John. Jayhawks did a great job on the offensive end. Great ball movement. They just couldn't knock down the shot. Got ourselves a good basketball game.
In the corner, Thompson. Pass ahead to Williams. Smith. Jaren Smith in the game. We didn't see her last week, Tom.
No, she's a freshman out of Shelby. Like I said, there's a lot of freshmen on the lineup here competing for playing time.
"17 seconds left in the quarter. Pass out to Hamer. Turnaround jumper is good. Little left-hander. Shot clock is off. Thompson, long 3-point shot. Rebounded there by Woods, and there's the buzzer. That's the end of the quarter. Our score is Muskegon 19 and Jackson 14. Back here, the Jayhawks. Second quarter, they lead by 4. Pass down low, and Williams travels for Jayhawk turnover.
Jayhawks open the second quarter with an interesting lineup here. We got 3 point guards and Well, it didn't last long. We got Ayanna Brown coming back in the game. Oh, but she's coming in for Tiara Williams. So we still have 3 point guards with Julia Tierman, Joy Lee, and Sparkle Woods.
There's the drive. The one-hander is up and in. Nice move by Marissa Shaw.
Nice aggressive take by Shaw. She's a sophomore. She's averaging 13 points a game for the Jets.
Hamer. Brown, turnaround jumper, doesn't go. Burton. And we have an offensive foul called on Montgomery.
Nice job by Tanae Hamer getting the position and drawing the offensive foul. That's the second charge the Jayhawks have drawn tonight. That means that they're not afraid to stand in there and take the punishment for the foul.
Cologne. On the far wing. Pass is tipped. And ball knocked out of bounds by Muskegon. Two-point Jayhawk lead here in the second quarter. Jayhawks man-to-man defense. Ten on the shot clock. Burton, three-point shot off the back of the iron. Follows her own shot, gets the rebound. Fouls on Sparkle Woods. Miralot. Ooh, another nice steal by Ayanna Brown. Plays it up and in.
Oh, and she almost had another steal there down there. What an impressive player she is, though, John.
Yes.
Ayanna Brown, 5'10", sophomore. Again, Fruitport is not known for their girls basketball, but she is certainly an outstanding player coming from Fruitport.
She sure is. And a travel. Ayanna Brown was going right into the passing lane, and Marilot dragged her foot, held onto the ball, and it ends up being a travel that she forced. Cologne, open lane. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Jackson. Still Jayhawk ball with 19 on the shot clock.
Yasmin Cologne, such a versatile player. That was a great crossover dribble there.
Yes.
Got to the basket. Unfortunately, the ball was just knocked away.
Jeffries the inbound. Hamer, long shot. Jackson ball. Quickly ahead to Hutchinson. Good recovery by Brown. Ooh, a nice tip there by Jeffries. But it's saved there by Burton for the Jets. Ball goes out of bounds off Muskegon. 13 on the shot clock.
Jayhawks turning up the defensive intensity, John, especially Ayanna Brown leading the way.
Good defense. Anytime now. Nearly the 5-second call. Foul on Tierman. That's number 2 on Julia. Montgomery at the line to shoot 2. Madison makes the first. Montgomery splits the pair. Good save there by Tierman. Pass into Hamer in the paint. Unable to make it go. Long, top of the key. Ten on the shot clock. Down to 5. Nice calm shot by Burton is good. Back to a 1-point Jayhawk lead. Hamer. Cologne. 3-point shot. Rebounded by Hutchinson. Marilot working through traffic, too hard off the glass. Ooh, trying to thread the needle, ends up being a steal for Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson making a little bit of a run here. They got a chance to take their first lead of the game here on this possession. Jayhawks just sloppy.
Montgomery cannot finish. Tierman's right there for the steal. Hamer. Hamer for 3. That's her second tray of the night.
And the timing couldn't have been better there. We needed something to break that Jackson momentum. It's nice having a freshman like Hamer with that nice left-handed shot.
Pass is too far, goes out of bounds. Jackson turnover. .453 left to go in the half. Jayhawks by 4. Lee. Williams. Ball is stolen away. Unable to finish was Sanders. Lee pulls up. Shot is good. Joy Lee.
Wow, another good play there by Joy Lee. She had the steal and layup earlier. That was a nice pull-up, short jump shot.
Good defense by the Jayhawks. Ball tipped away, Jaron Smith. Back the other way. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Muskegon. Jets ball.
Another missed layup there by Jackson, by Taylor Long, right underneath the basket. That's helping out the Jayhawks, those missed layups by Jackson.
There's a rebound by Jeffries. 13. Lee to Hamer.
Move the ball. Move the ball. 13.
Lee. 10 on the shot clock. Drives through the lane, lays it up, it doesn't go. Rebounded there by Long.
Great job that time by Joy Lee, breaking through the defense. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Hutchinson. Shaw. Back to Hutchinson. Good defense by the Jayhawks. 7 on the shot clock. Trying to pass behind the back and it gets stolen. Tierra Williams pulls up on the near wing. Shot doesn't go.
Yeah, the Jayhawks right now doing a great job on the defensive end. Look a little out of sync on offense.
Blocking foul on Muskegon. Danae Hamer called for her first foul. Burton misses the first free throw.
You know, Coach Jason Cooper is doing a lot of substituting this game, John, almost too much. We're having trouble with getting our offensive flow because there's so many different players coming in and out. See if we settle in a little bit maybe in the second half.
Ball's tipped out of bounds by Jackson, and it'll be Jayhawk ball.
You know, I could see us settling in more to a set rotation in the second half once we get through this. But what's keeping the Jayhawks in this is tremendous defense so far.
Diana Brown, nice little bounce pass. Reverse layup is good by Cologne.
Wow, great vision there by Ayanna Brown, and a great cut to the basket. Another reverse layup by Cologne.
Hutchinson, three-point shot. Pass down low, off the legs. Out of bounds off Muskegon.
Nice hustle there underneath again by Joy Lee, the freshman from Byron Center, playing a great game here in the first half.
Sanders to Hutchinson, 6 on the shot clock. Three-point shot doesn't go, but she'll go a line to shoot 3 as she was fouled behind the arc.
Just a little too aggressive there by Ayanna Brown. Can't do that. That's going to give her 3 free throws.
They're going to say after the shot. So it'll only be 2. There's a timeout, a minute 45 left. Jayhawks by 8, 28-20. John and Tom back here at Bartell's Roy Gymnasium. The Jayhawks with an 8-point lead here in the second quarter with 1:45 left to go. Jayhawks are showing that they are a much deeper team than the first time we saw them a week ago.
Yes, for sure. They're using a lot of players here against Jackson, and so far so good. An 8-point lead over the first place Jackson Jets.
Off the back of the iron on Hutchinson's first shot.
Interesting to note that out of the 11 players on the women's roster, 8 of them are local players. So it's great to see that local feel here with the women's team.
Hutchinson makes the second.
A little different on the men's side. Just Jermaine Galladay from Muskegon is the only local player on the men's side. So interesting, that contrast. But 2 very good teams this year.
Ayanna Brown, far wing. Cuts through the lane, left-hand layup doesn't go. Rebounded by Jones. Sanders. Hutchinson. Offensive board and putback is good by Jones. Cologne. Top of the key, in and out by Williams. Whistle. Second foul on Ayanna Brown. Tom, you build up a 7-point lead here. You don't want it to evaporate in the last minute of the first half.
Yeah, exactly. That's the danger here with the Jackson back at the free throw line here. If they get a couple, they can cut it to a 3-point game.
Jones misses on the first. and makes the second. Four-point lead for the Jayhawks. Cologne. Jeffries. Cologne, top of the key. Let's go over three. It's good.
Cologne again showing the versatility, driving and scoring, and that time hitting a huge three-pointer.
A little bit of head fake, a little spin move. It's up and in by Marilot.
Nice little move by Marilot. She's their leading scorer, 14 points a game. A freshman out of Morenci.
Shot clock is off, 5 seconds left. Three-point shot by Cologne doesn't go. Marilot gets the rebound and the heave, and there's the buzzer. We're at halftime here at Bartels Rhodey. Our score is Muskegon 31 and Jackson 26. You're watching Jayhawk basketball right here on MCC TV. We're here at halftime, 31-26. The Jayhawks leading the Jackson College Jets. And our halftime guest is Nicole Decker. Nicole, welcome.
Thank you.
Jayhawks are playing well. You're up by 5. And they played well, really, for the first half of the conference play. You ran into a buzzsaw fourth quarter last week against Mid-Michigan, but you took care of business down in Lansing.
Yes, sir. This season has been really unique for us. We've had a bunch of different lineups, and so we're really proud of how far they've come since the beginning of the year. Really, our conference this year is up and down. Mid-Michigan did some damage on us in the fourth quarter, absolutely. But I think there's a lot of really competitive teams, and so it's gonna be a good season.
Tonight you have the Jets of Jackson College coming into town, and they have won 11 straight games. They're 3-0 in conference play, so you have a formidable foe here tonight. But you are getting deeper. You have Ayanna Brown and others back to help you out for some of your depth.
Yes, and we're really excited about that. We had Tiara Williams out the first half of the season, and so we're happy to have her back as well. Our team is coming together, and it's been really nice, overcoming injuries and things like that. Girls get taking care of business in class and stuff like that. It's been great, so we're really happy about it.
You opened up the game and you put a little bit of full court pressure on them, trying to catch them off guard, get some transition baskets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was great. We have worked on our defense a lot this week and last week, and so that's something the girls have improved on a lot. And we know Jackson, they push the ball, so we need to do everything we can to counter that.
You've held them under 30% from the floor for their percentage. It's been good defense, but they've missed a few bunnies down there too. Yes,
and that has made us very lucky. But we got to box out. We got to stay low on defense, and got to have help side this second half. So, that's something we talked about in the locker room. We got to have better help side. We got to talk about it, make sure you know who you have, but you also have your pointers out. You're deep. You know where you're at, and you know where your teammates are at.
Yes, you were out rebounded 22-11, and that's not normal for the Jayhawks.
No, it's not. That is not normal for us, but, we're excited that we're still ahead with that kind of rebounding. We got to box out. They have some big girls in there, so we got to bang with them.
Somebody that's been playing consistently well for you, and that's Yasmin Cologne.
Yes. Oh, man. The difference that she had from last year to this year is incredible. I'm so proud of how far she's come. She's been a great asset for us. She's great on and off the court. I'm so proud of her. She's really gained a lot of confidence this year, and so I'm very excited to see where that takes her.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks.
That's Nicole Decker, the assistant coach here at Jayhawk women's basketball team. We're all set to go for the second half here. Jayhawks lead 31-26 as my partner Tom Kendra rejoins me.
All right, let's see if we can keep it going here in the second half, John, and get a big league win.
Yeah, the Jayhawks with a 5-point lead. Pass down low. And there's the steal by Jackson. Coach Decker did mention that's something that they want to work on here in the second half is they were out rebounded 22-11, and they just got to work on their boxing out and getting some more of the backside help. 3-point shot doesn't go. Offensive board by Marilot. Cutting across the lane, putting the shot up and in was Shaw.
And just like you mentioned there, John, there's an offensive rebound for Jackson, and then a basket. I didn't realize it was that one-sided. 2-1. Jayhawks getting beat on the boards.
Outside shot, misses everything, and a save, and good hustle by Cologne. And we have a timeout by Muskegon, 8:58 left to go here, third quarter. Jayhawks by 3, 31-28 over Jackson. John Harder and Tom Kendra back here at Bartell's Roy Gymnasium. We want to thank very much the MCC TV crew. Doing a great job here tonight. We have Eric Taylor on the camera, and in the booth, Rod Van Nortwick, our director and producer for Jayhawk basketball. Hamer puts the shot in, count it, and she'll go to the line as she drew the foul. Foul's on Shaw.
Good aggressive take to the basket by Hamer. She finishes and completes the three-point play.
That she does. A little bit of full court pressure. Shaw. Good hustle, good aggressive defense by the Jayhawks.
I like when the Jayhawks do this full court press, John. It really takes advantage of their athletic ability. That's really an advantage they have over most teams. They're a very athletic group.
Marilot. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Jackson. Jayhawk ball.
I mentioned at the outset, John, that the Jayhawks are close to full strength. They are without one key player today, and that's Gracie Reinhold, the sophomore out of Oak Ridge. She had a concussion. She has to sit out this game, and hopefully she'll be okay and back. She's in street clothes on the bench tonight.
Brown. Hamer cuts it in the lane. Shot goes off the back of the iron. A double dribble called on the Jets. Jayhawk ball.
Careless turnover there, and we'll take it. But, yeah, Jayhawks need to do a better job on the boards. They are pretty much one and done if they do miss on the offensive end.
Diana Brown. In the corner to Lee. Hamer. Brown, little head fake, little drive, kicks it over to Lee. Three-point shot, a little bit short. Brown with the offensive board and the putback.
Now there's a nice offensive rebound and putback, Ayanna Brown.
And a foul will be called on Williams. Jets will inbound on the far side. Sanders. Pass into Burton. Sanders trying to get a bounce pass low to Hutchinson, goes right out of bounds. It's a Jets turnover. Nice crowd here tonight, Tom.
Yeah, they're starting to fill in here. I think word must be out that we have a 9-2 basketball team.
Yes.
We also have a 7-4 men's team, which is getting better with every game. So
and they're undefeated in conference play. They're 2-0. They won on the road at Lansing. It was a big doubleheader for the Jayhawks, winning both sets.
Yeah, in lopsided fashion, both of those games. That was had to be an eye opener because
Yes.
Lansing has been a tough place to win through the years.
Very tough. Sanders. Burton steps up for a three. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Muskegon. Jackson ball. Long. Spin move. 10 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Jayhawks.
Yes, again, the Jayhawks, good defense all game.
Long. Turnaround shot doesn't go. Shot clock violation. Jayhawk ball.
Excellent job there by all 5 of the Jayhawks there.
Yes. And we have a timeout. Jackson wants to call timeout. 6:24 left, third quarter. Jayhawks lead by 8, 36-28 over Jackson. Jayhawk ball after that good defensive set led to a shot clock violation. Jayhawks ball.
You know, Jason Cooper is in his second year as the head coach of the Jayhawks, but he's got quite a bit of experience. He was the head coach at Lake Michigan for 11 years before coming here. He works at the college as the director of compliance and the Title IX coordinator.
And Tom, at both schools, you can just tell how his players respect him and listen to him, and he's very sound in his basketball knowledge and how he brings it across to his team.
Yes, you're right. He's very soft-spoken, although we're seeing a more active Coach Cooper this year than a year ago. I think he knows he's got a really good team, and he's not going to settle for anything but excellence out of them.
Jayhawks to inbound. Brown puts it up and in, and is fouled. Hamer saw Brown down there in the post, put it up high where she could get it, put it up and in, and now it goes to the charity stripe for a chance for a three-point play.
Yes, just great execution there on the inbound play. Hamer got it up high where no one else could get it but Brown, and she converted.
And she converts the three-point play.
And look at that, it's an 11-point lead all of a sudden.
Jayhawks extend that defense. Double team on the near side. Hutchison, three-point shot is good.
Wow, that was desperately needed for Jackson.
Yes.
They don't want to let this game get away from them. That bucket cuts it back to an 8-point game.
Cologne on the far side, drives baseline, puts it up, and out. Rebounded by Jackson's Montgomery. Long. Marilot, the drive, and a blocking foul will be called on Williams. First second of the game. Team second of the quarter.
This is a good unit out there right now for the Jayhawks, John. I mentioned all the substitutions in the first half. These guys have played pretty much the whole first 5 minutes here of the second.
Pass into Montgomery down low, puts the shot up, doesn't go. Ball's tipped around and picked up by Ayanna Brown. Brown on the near side. Gets the ball to Cologne.
So Ayanna Brown slow getting up.
Hamer called for the offensive foul.
Looks like Brown hurt her wrist there. It's her right wrist. I hope it's okay.
Yep, she's grabbing at it a little bit. Nothing too tough for athletic trainer Jen Stankinga. She fixes them up and gets them on the court. Last week, Mid-Michigan had a player that we thought her ankle was so bad she was going to be done for the night. Within 5 minutes, Jen had her back on the court.
Hey, can't ask for much better than that, but unfortunately that was helping out the other team.
I know it. She's dishonest. Too honest. Jackson ball. Montgomery puts it up and in. Woods. Takes the drive, little underhander. Doesn't go. Jackson's ball. Marilot, little spin move on the baseline. Montgomery. Woods comes away with it. And we have a backcourt foul on Jackson's Marilot. That's her second foul. That's the team's third foul here in the third quarter. Sparkle Woods bringing the ball down court. Checked by Sanders. Woods travels. Not sure. Sparkle knows that she has 4 other teammates on the team last 2 sets. She's been just trying to drive it to the hoop.
Yeah, she needs to
include the others.
keep her eyes up.
Yes.
That's all right. She's a freshman. She'll
yes, you're right.
She'll learn.
Jackson ball. They're down by 6. Ooh, good hands there by Tierman. Tierman leads to the Jayhawk steal. Ball knocked out of bounds by Jackson. Jayhawks ball.
Jayhawks have been consistent with this press throughout the game, and it's I think it's been effective.
Jeffries from the corner. Oh, she gets the friendly bounce, and it goes through for 3.
Boy, that adds a nice element to the team if Casey Jeffries can knock down that 3. She's a freshman out of Whitehall.
Marilot answers with a 3.
Well, Jackson didn't get to be 11-1 for no reason.
You're right.
They can play, so MCC can't relax here.
No, not at all. You're right.
Especially the way they can make those 3-pointers.
Baseline shot is good by Tierman.
Nice shot. Tierman, a freshman out of Mona Shores.
Very confident stroke there by Tierman.
I like our freshmen. They play with confidence. They're not scared to shoot the ball when they're open. A lot of times you don't see that with freshmen.
There's a steal by Hamer. She'll slow it down, wait for some teammates. In the corner for 3 is Tierman.
There we go, John. Case in point. She was open and she wasn't afraid to tee it up and shoot it. Nice shot there by Julia Tierman.
Shaw. Marilot. She didn't answer this time. And Williams rebounds for the Jayhawks. Brown. Hamer. 3! And the Jayhawks are red hot right now, and Jackson wants a timeout. 1:55 left to go third quarter. The Jayhawk lead has opened up to a 14-point lead, 50-36. We'll be right back. Tom, the Jayhawks are shooting very well in the third quarter. They've knocked down 3 trays and just have really put on an offensive onslaught here against Jackson.
Yeah, it's great to see the way we came out of the halftime. I think it's really started with on the defensive end, and now we're starting to find some continuity on offense. And I like when we're open, we're not afraid to shoot it and knock it down. So
yes.
Very impressive so far here in the second half.
Down low, putting the shot up, doesn't go for Thompson. Battle for the ball. Jayhawk ball. Diana Brown, far wing. Puts the drive up. Shot does not go. Rebounded by Jones. Cross court pass. Marilot. Called for the charge. She was a little bit out of control there, Tom.
Yeah, she was, and it was a good call by the official. A lot of times they'll bail the player out on that, but when they're out of control like that, I think that's for sure the right call.
Jeffries back to Brown. Hamer with the drive. Rebounded by Jones. There's a steal by Jayhawks. Brown, reverse layup is good.
Wow, she is so talented. Oh, and she goes down. I think she was just
Too excited.
yeah, I guess so. Good to see her back up. She is so talented.
Thompson nearly got one to go in using the backboard. And a foul will be on Jones of Jackson. And that's the 5th foul of the quarter, so the Jayhawks will be shooting 2. In and out. First shot for Ayanna.
What a great third quarter, John. Jayhawks led by just 5 at halftime. They have ballooned that lead up to 16.
Misses them both. 30 seconds left to go, third quarter. Shaw. With the drive, puts the shot up, doesn't go. Rebounded by Williams. Tierman, three-point shot off the front of the iron. Knocked out of bounds. Jackson ball. 8 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Jayhawks making them work to get the ball down court with only 8 seconds left. 2 seconds left. And putting up shot. The shot doesn't go, and the buzzer does. And at the end of 3, it's Muskegon 52, Jackson 36. John and Tom back here at Bartell's Rotary Gymnasium. And we're ready for the 4th and final quarter. Tom, what a third quarter for the Jayhawks, outscoring the Jackson College Jets 21-10.
Yeah, they showed there how good they can be when they're at full strength. You know, that last time they played at home, they lost to Mid-Michigan. But these Jayhawks really believe when they have all the pieces together, like in that game, they didn't have Ayanna Brown, they didn't have Tanae Hammer in the first half. They feel like when they have everyone together, that they can beat anyone in the league, and they're showing it here tonight.
Foul on the floor before the shot. It was on Ayanna Brown. That's number 3 on Ayanna. Sanders. Working on Jeffries. Puts the shot up and in.
Ayanna Brown working the point. We've seen that a few times tonight. Interesting, but she does a good job of it.
Ball is stolen away as the ball went right through Cologne's hands. Thompson too hard off the glass. Offensive board by Marilot. Sanders across the lane. Shot doesn't go. Another offensive board, no, and a travel. There's 3 more offensive boards for the Jets.
Jackson's story tonight, they just can't shoot the ball.
Yes.
I don't know if it's playing here at Bartell's Road Gymnasium or what it is, but they're definitely having an off night shooting. Of course, you got to give some credit to that to our Jayhawk defense.
In the corner, Hamer. Rebounded by Thompson. Sanders.
Outside!
Thompson.
Outside team!
Marilot. 10 on the shot clock.
Shooter! Shooter! Shooter, guys!
Sanders. Long three-point shot. And we have a whistle as Hamer was thrown to the floor. That foul will be on Jones, number 2, Talia Jones.
MCC's next game is this Saturday at Lake Michigan. That's always a big game for
Yes.
Coach Jason Cooper, where he used to coach, and assistant coach Nicole Decker. She played for Cooper at Lake Michigan a few years back.
That she did. Oh, a nice three-point shot there by Sparkle Woods.
Boy, our freshmen are really doing a job here. Our freshman point guards.
Yes.
Joy Lee, Julia Tierman, and Sparkle Woods all playing well. They're all competing for time.
Foul on Hamer. Good effort there by Brown.
You know, nothing wrong with a little healthy competition for playing time. I think it's bringing out the best in our point guards, like
Yes.
I mentioned. Tierman, Sparkle Woods, and Joy Lee all having good games tonight.
Shooter! Shooter! Eye!
Again, Brown lunging for the ball, knocking out of bounds. Good defense. Thompson. Ball goes out of bounds off Muskegon. Jackson ball, 7:45 left to go in the game.
Help! Julie, help!
Thompson, one-hand push, doesn't go. Again, it goes off Muskegon. Good defensive efforts, they just can't get the ball.
Brown and Tierra Williams are just so athletic out there, John. They're just all over the boards. Great defensive players. Just a great 1-2 punch.
Turnaround jumper is good by Long.
Jackson will probably have another run left in them, but Jayhawks have to know that and just play smart.
Now Brown, Sparkle Woods gets her defender up in the air and draws the foul. Woods will shoot 2. Makes the first. And Sparkle is good on both.
Bless America!
Long. Sanders.
Hand! Eye!
Again, a good defensive set there for the Jayhawks.
Oh, got away with a push there.
And Taylor Long finishes.
Yeah, I thought that should have been an offensive foul there. But really the story of this game, Jayhawks playing tremendous defense. Jackson with only 42 points here, getting towards the middle of the fourth quarter.
Sparkle Woods, left-hander, draws the foul. Sparkle here in the fourth quarter doing some good penetration and drawing the foul.
Yeah, what we're seeing is some great depth at the guard position for MCC. You know, these games are tiring. A lot of these teams have played sometimes the same 5 or 6 players all game. If we have this depth, that can really make a difference in the fourth quarter.
Sparkle misses them both. Shaw. Marilot. Bounce pass back to Shaw. In the corner for Thompson. Ayanna Brown with the rebound.
Excellent defense again by the Jayhawks.
Baseline jumper does not go for Williams.
Get the hand up, Chewy.
Clow.
Get up.
Marilot. Hits a 3.
MCC not quite able to put Jackson away here.
Jayhawk ball. Ayanna Brown to trigger it in. Williams puts it up and in.
There we go. Nice drive to the basket by Tierra Williams. We needed a bucket there. We had a few empty possessions in a row. Pushes the lead back up to 14.
Clow, top of the key.
Yes, man, come on.
Marilot. Little spin move, looked like a travel, and it's called. Ayanna Brown with the ball being checked by Clow. Williams. Hamer. Gets tied up, top of the key. Cologne, three-point shot. Rebounded by Clow. Thompson.
Help side, Chewy.
And there's a steal there by Williams. In the corner, Jeffries hits a 3.
Wow, great job there by Tierra Williams. With the steal on defense, dribbles it down the court, and unselfishly she finds Jeffries wide open for the 3. That could be the dagger in this one, John.
Coach Heather Brown of Jackson wants a timeout. 3:50 left to go in the game. The Jayhawks by 17, 62-45. John and Tom back here at Bartell's Roadie. Tom, we want to thank the MCC crew doing a great job tonight. Eric Taylor on camera giving you all those great shots of action of Jayhawk basketball. And Rod Van Nortwick, our director and producer of Jayhawk basketball.
They've been doing it a long time, and they know what they're doing.
The pros. They're the pros. We appreciate all their hard work and efforts.
We've got the easy job, just watching basketball and talking about it.
Jackson to inbound on the far side. Shaw puts the drive up and in. Marissa Shaw. Muskegon calls a timeout as Jackson extended their defense. Coach Cooper wants to talk to him a little bit about moving that ball, getting past that full court pressure, doesn't want to have any Easton. Tom, we look across the way. The men's team is getting all set for their game against Jackson, and boy, that's a good men's team here for MCC.
Yeah, you guys got to come out and watch them play in person. They got the one thing they haven't had in years, which is size. 6'11", Grazula, 6'9", Bivens, and yeah, they're a fun team to watch.
Jayhawks to inbound the ball. Cologne works through traffic, takes it to the hoop, and is fouled.
She is just fearless, John. Yasmin Cologne, sophomore out of Hart. She plays about all 40 minutes of a game, doesn't seem to get tired. She's just a fighter.
She sure is. Pace called for the foul. Cologne misses on the first free throw. And misses them both.
One thing we need to work on, John, is free throw shooting. We're struggling here in the fourth quarter. That's allowing Jackson to stay remotely in this game.
Help! Driving, she's driving!
Out of bounds. Jayhawk ball. Well, Tom, I'm not sure. I don't think Jackson's calling off the Dogs, but I'm seeing a lot of players, like 2 or 3 players that haven't played at all, out in there on the court now, and that's good. They get a chance to play because they practice hard all week.
You're right, John. The thing is, for MCC, Coach Cooper's been using almost the entire lineup throughout the game. There's not a lot of players who haven't played on the MCC side.
That's right. Pace. And a foul will be called on Hamer. Shaw. Nice little drive, but doesn't finish. Williams with a rebound. 3-on-3, she'll slow it down. Jayhawks don't have to be in a hurry here as they've got a 15-point lead. Brown is fouled on the way to the bucket. Hutchinson called for the foul.
Good aggressive take to the basket there by Ayanna Brown. Look at her numbers this year. 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals.
Wow.
She does everything.
She makes the first basket. And misses on the second.
And having her back in the lineup is why the Jayhawks are looking forward to February 1st. That's when they get that rematch with Mid-Michigan up in Mount Pleasant. And we'll see if the outcome is different than it was earlier this month here.
Jayhawks slow it down. 2:08 left to go in the game. Williams puts it in off the glass.
Great move there by Chewy. Tierra Williams posting up and making a strong move to the basket. Kind of putting the icing on the cake here, John.
Ball tipped out of bounds by Muskegon. Hutchinson, ooh, in and out on a long 3.
The story of the night for the Jets. They just not having a good shooting night, but again, let's credit the MCC defense. Very aggressive from the start.
Foul on Jackson's Taylor Hutchinson, her third. Brown will shoot 2. Good on the first. She makes them both. Ayana now has 16 points for the game.
That's 1 more than her season average.
Pace. Nice block there by Joy Lee. Still Jackson ball.
Yeah, Joy Lee, she's got those long arms. She's skinny. She's a 5'7" freshman, but out of Byron Center, but very athletic.
Pass down low. Shot does not go for Nelson. Sanders. One minute to go in the game.
Gonna be a very impressive victory for MCC, John.
Yes.
Against a team that came in here with 11 wins in a row. Winning by 18 points is that's impressive.
Yes, it is. Down low, Joy Lee is fouled. Jones called for her third foul. Joy Lee to the line to shoot 2. Joy makes the first free throw. Misses on the second. Outside shot is partially blocked by Brown. Battle for the ball. Jayhawks come away with it. 20 seconds left. Cologne double teamed on the far side. Pace call for the foul.
You know, John, the Jayhawks have 4 players averaging in double figures. Cologne going to the line is the leader with 15 a game. Her and Ayanna Brown both average 15 a game. Tiara Williams averages 13, and the freshman Tanae Hamer averages 12.
With that free throw, Cologne is now at 10, so she's in double figures tonight. And she stops right there. Pace over to Sanders. Sanders, shot doesn't go. Now Sanders, shot doesn't go, but the buzzer does. And our final score is Muskegon 69, Jackson 49. The Jayhawks are now 2-1 in conference play, 10-2 overall, while the Jets drop to 3-1 in conference play, 11-2 overall. And Tom, you said it a couple minutes ago that this was a big one for the Jayhawks to stop a team here at Bartels Rody that came in with an 11-game winning streak.
No question, the Jayhawks were ready for this one, John. They came out and set the tone with that aggressive full court pressure on defense. The defense was great all game, and then in the second half when they got the offense going, they turned it into a blowout.
There you go. The Jayhawk women's team winning 69-49. Victorious tonight. We want to thank our TV crew giving you good shots on that game. Was Eric Taylor, Rod Van Nortwick in the booth. We're going to take a 20-minute timeout and then rejoin us for the Jayhawk men's team here on MCC TV.